All-Star game, not originally selected, but the 21-year-old will be attending with Owen Casey, unable to play in the game. What a season it's been for him. A huge June, still hitting over 300. Second in the league at 306 as he takes a pitch up and away, 1-0. Second baseman has 2 hits and 8 at-bats in this series. 7 bombs, 36 batted in this year. Pitch from Seymour. Popped up. Left side of the infield for Williams, who calls for it, inches forward, and gloves the second out. Seymour not allowing many base runners. He's first in the league in whip and opponent batting, allowing less than a base runner an inning. And guys batting under 175 against him. That is a recipe for success. As the shortstop Matt Shaw digs in. Seymour is first to him. He'll take low for ball 1. Defensively for the Biscuits on this Thursday night, Simpson, Auer, Turner from left to right in the outfield. Schnell at first, battles at second, Williams at short, Vasquez at third. Keegan battery mates with Seymour as Shaw cuts and misses, and it's a ball and a strike to the first rounder from last year. He'll be the other representative for the Smokies in the Futures game. 1-1 pitch. Roped into center field, backing up Auer, and he'll haul it in for the third out. 1-2-3 start for Ian Seymour. Ground out, pop out, line out. Biscuits up for the first time in this scoreless game as we head to the bottom of the first.
I got my man Jake right here. I got Luke right here. They each have their laxos, and they are going to laxo or rodeo these 3 baseballs.
Oh, 1 on Williams. The 21-year-old will swing and miss on that pitch. It's 0-2. Carson second in the league in slugging and OPS, 870 OPS as he spits on a slider blown away. 1-2. Slowed down a little bit from his monstrous start, although you can't really be expected to maintain an OPS around 1,000. The 1-2, no one outside again. 1 for 10 in this series. The righty Nolan winding in, delivering. That's fouled back, still 2-2. Nolan at 6'2", 215. Standard frame, a little bit short for a starting pitcher, like Ian. 2-2. Got him swinging. And that's back-to-back outs for Connor Nolan. He has been one of the elite arms in the Southern League. Dominic Keegan to the plate now, and the first to the catcher is a fastball high for ball 1. Nolan was not really on anybody's radar last year. He had an okay year in high A, not super impressive. 1-0 pitch is a strike at the knees. All of a sudden he gets up to Double A, and he's putting up these numbers in the Southern League, especially pitching at Smokies Stadium, which is a difficult ballpark to pitch in. 1-1. Bounce foul left side into the Biscuits dugout. He's throwing a lot of strikes, mixing up his pitches. Pickoff, Arkansas 22-2. For the Smokies on Alcon. Stevens at first, Rihanna short, but third, it's behind the plate. As he's running down for a base hit. Off the wall it goes. Keegan chugging for second, and he's in. His 15th double of the season. This Biscuits club runs on doubles, top 5 in all of Double A, with over 150 doubles as a club this year. Keegan with a 2-out double to extend this scoreless bottom of the first for his fellow catcher Kenny Piper, who is DHing tonight. Piper homered on Tuesday, was 0 for 4 last night, 3 strikeouts, just wasn't his night. Pitch, called strike, heater right down the middle. Elite pitching matchup on this Thursday night with Lyndon Seymour. Game 3 of 6 series, 1 pitch. We'll lose 2 guys from each of these clubs most likely tomorrow. Chandler Simpson going to the Futures game. Triantos and Shaw for the Smokies heading to Arlington. And Globe Life Park will host the Futures game. 1-1 off the hands and straight back, foul off the front of the press box. Keegan on second base. Biscuits looking for the first run of the game. 2 gone in the bottom of the first. The 1-2. Piper lifts one to center. Shallow center coming in. Alcantara sliding for the grab. Triantos waved off. Alcantara slid on his backside and perfectly made the
Hi, I'm Rosie Langella.
And I'm Davis Baker.
Watch WSFA Total News for all your local sports scores and highlights.
Now get your hands up, folks. It's t-shirt time.
Report after 1 Thursday night at Riverwalk Stadium.
With free t-shirts, who wants one?
little Virginia Tech fight song for Ian Seymour. He went 1, 2, 3 in the first, back out there for the second. Thursday night at Riverwalk Stadium, game 3 of 6 against the Smokies. This series even had a game apiece, two talented rosters, and a great pitching matchup tonight. Seymour against Nolan. First pitch to Kevin Alcantara is in there for a strike on a changeup. Center fielder's on a 13-game on-base streak, has hit 9 of the last 10. As he taps one back foul and is behind 0-2. 3 hits in this series, double and an RBI. It's hitting .266 with a .712 OPS, 6 bombs this year. Oh, 2, Seymour stepping back into his windup. His pitch is sliced foul into the seats right side. The breaking ball in on the hands of Alcantara. Just 21 years old, part of a young, talented group. Shaw's 22, got Triantos at 21. This pitch is in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes. Alcantara, I thought, would have been a good representative for the Futures game, but with the big years that Shaw and Triantos are having, I think he got left out of the shuffle. The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory, first base side. Schnell circling and making the catch in the sun. 4 straight retired for Seymour as he gets the leadoff man in the second. Hendrik Pinango coming to the plate. 22-year-old from Venezuela, another young talent. This Cubs system is loaded up, especially in AA and AAA. Left on left matchup, pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Pinango's been on in the last 3 games, 1 hit in this series, a hit and a walk. 60 base percentage for Pigo, 620. Split up to late, middle May. This pitch been in, Pinango limboing out of the way, and he lost his batting hit. Relaxes his gloves and goes for a short walk before digging back in. You know the count. Inside, now the walk on going 4 pitches. Not something Seymour does often. That's just his 19th walk of the season. He had 1 start where he walked 4 hitters. Other than that, 1 or 2 walks or none every night. So rarity for Ian. He was allowing less than a base runner an inning. Pinango on first with 1 out in the scoreless top of the second for Felix Stevens. And the pitch to the first baseman is inside. 1 for 8 in this series after a 12-hit series last week for the 2019 signee out of Cuba. 1-0 deal. Called strike, high outside corner. Smokies tied for place in the early going the second half with Rocket C. 9-5 start for those clubs. Runner going as Stevens pops this pitch up. Retreating back to first is Pinango. And Auer charges in to make the catch in very shallow center. Thought that would normally be Williams' ball, but Auer called him off of it. Either way, as long as somebody brings it in. 2 gone for Luis Verdugo, the third baseman, who had a hit last night, but is 2 for his last 23. He's been struggling offensively. Pitch to him. Swing and a tip into the mid of Keegan, 0-1. 23-year-old from Mexico. Started in AA last year, sent back down to High A after some initial struggles. And starting the year in AA again, he has stuck this year. In there for a strike. There's some shade left field and in the batting area, well, this field. That awning sunsets and left. Fully go down for another hour. 2. Pop foul right side over the Lexus of Montgomery. Sweet level on, it's Albusa Street. Temperature should hover around 90 degrees. And when we hit nighttime, should dip. 0-2. In the dirt, blocked up by Keegan. Holding it first is Pinango. Runner on first with 2 gone, and the 1-2 pitch coming to Verdugo is off the hands and back foul. Seymour at 26 pitches. Normally an extremely efficient pitcher. 1-2. Instead, a throw over to first, checks on Piñango. First 1,000 fans tonight got our Hunter Camo t-shirt giveaway presented by Outdoor Alabama. Green shirt with camoed lettering. The 1-2, runner going, and a little tapper foul on the left side. Piñango walking back to first. Tomorrow will be our Harry Potter night. Special jerseys, sock giveaway. Jerseys will be available for auction for you Harry Potter fans out there. The 1-2. 7 now. Ended off this. By ball, right field, long run, foul. Landed a few feet foul in the Tennessee bullpen. Nearly at third base was Piñango, who's now walking across the infield grass to first. And Verdugo is heading back to pick up his bat. Piñango has run several wind sprints at this point. We're about to see a 9th pitch in the at-bat. Seymour is set. His pitch. Got him swinging, and he finishes off Verdugo in 9 pitches. His first strikeout, 2 scoreless innings for Ian Seymour. Connor Nolan back on the bump for Tennessee, scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. To the bottom of the second on this Thursday night. Jackson Egan with you. College fight song master of the Southeast, Michael Kelly with us on the Schnells. We got the first Nolan, and by the corner of Rod for second, and in for a leadoff double. He wastes no time, and Connor Nolan breaking ball down the middle, a little bit of a hang, and Schnells in for a speed double. As the series. The strong offensive effort for Nick continues. Biscuits are trying to be the first on the board. Mason Howard, the center fielder, at the plate. Nolan's first to him. Low for ball 1. This kind of pitching matchup. Early runs are huge. Nolan and Seymour rarely give up more than a couple runs in a start. Pitch. Check swing. Ball taken on a dive by Stevens. He will underhand to his pitcher at first. And get there. And excuse me, ground ball at first. Stevens laid out for it and was able to flip to his pitcher for the out. Schnell gets over to third base, and the potential first run of this game is 90 feet away. Tennessee's infield will come in for Willie Vasquez, Independence Day hero with the walk-off. That 6-5 win against Pensacola. First to him, popped out of play right side. Last night, a nice ball game for Willie, 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. OPS up over 600 for him as he continues to improve his offensive numbers from the slow first 2 months this year. 0-1 upstairs. Biscuits have slowly been losing parts to AAA Durham, waiting for some reinforcements from Bowling Green. Did get Gianti Turner this week, who's moved around a lot this year. 1-1 is swung on and missed. Lost Sean Hunley this week. Bob Seymour's gone up. Heriberto Hernandez up to AAA this year. The 1-2. Outside. Schnell on base, the scoreless bottom. Big strikeout. Nolan second. 2 out on the board. And back off the grass. That was the second slate. Off against summer teammate Nolan. First 2. These two have team ball. One is low and outside. Bowling Green, the high A affiliate for the Rays, is not in the same league as South Bend, the Cubs high A affiliate, so they wouldn't have seen each other there. They meet in Double A. Both 2022 draft picks, 5th round for Battles, 9th round for Nolan. 1-1 is cut on and missed. Schnell on third base with 2 gone in the scoreless bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Low and outside on a slider. Although Nolan will vary his stuff, the slider is typically his go-to off-speed pitch. 2 upstairs. Schnell left this inning with a double. Way off to Battles. Popped out of play. He stays alive. And another payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle. Backhand. Triatos throw on the run. It's just in time. Battles stumbled past first, trying to beat the throw. He stepped on the bag and fell to his knees. Drew Baker, who's at first base today, checking up on him as we head on to the 3rd inning. Nobody on the board after 2. Biscuits leave another runner in scoring position.
This should be interesting, y'all. We had to race this bear, PB's the bear back. He's a surprise. Fans, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Neil. Go. Go, Neil. Y'all make some noise for Neil. Let's go, Neil.
Southeast has dialed up another as I fail to guess. Maybe this is Ole Miss. Who knows? Mississippi State. Yeah, all right. I'll count that one. First pitch outside to Caleb Knight. Scoreless as we get going in the third. I'm getting a little bit better at this game. I think I got 4 the first time we did it this year. That was in Rocket City. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike on the DH Knight. He's back from a short AAA stint. He's played 50 games this year. 10 of those for the Smokies. 28-year-old. Watch. Hop back foul in off the front of the box. Ball and 2 strikes. Seymour's pitch. It's sliced foul off the net above the Smoky dugout. It glances onto the seats. 6 of 7 retired for Ian in the first 2 innings. The 1-2. Change up outside. Knight was originally a signing out of Virginia in the ACC back in 2018. 2-2. Low and in. Biscuits have left 2 runners in scoring position in those first 2 innings. Now pitch coming. And a walk. Seymour. There's too early to start. Just 1 walks this year. The catcher Case Oates. His 14th game promoted from Hospital recently. 20 years going at this level. Pitt is fouled off top of the net on play. Top of the third. Off block 4. 1 to Pitts. If the ball could have been called for a strike on the edge, it wasn't. It's a night for Trey Jester. 1-1. Outside. Most on the edges, unless they have been the bottom of the zone, not getting called. Two-one delivery. Checked up, and Opitz holds up his swing. There's a breaking ball low. It's 3-1. Seymour not around the zone as much in the early going of this start as he normally is. He's already into the 40s in his pitch count. 3-1. Tap back foul. An immaculate June. Quality start on the 4th of July. His first start of the month. Payoff pitch. Cranked but foul down the left field line. And that nearly lands in the small kiddie train that's going around the ballpark near the Whistle Stop Grill. Payoff pitch again. Outside, back-to-back walks to the 8 and 9 hitters to lead off the third. It's been a full week break for Seymour as Merriman will come out to talk to him. This Biscuits rotation was in some flux during the 12-day stretch. Things thrown around a little bit, had to piece together some bullpen nights. But with 2 off days in the lead up to this series, I've been back in spot in the regular group to find on Merriman. This is our advance from third inning. The specialized swing off without a liability law. Advance offer can help you receive the right amount of compensation for your trees. 3-4-3-3-3-3. Station offer dial for me. Does it pitch Franklin? He'll swing miss. 3 on-base percentage for the Smokies right fielder. That's 3rd in the league. Grounded out his first time up. He's been on base already, though, 6 times. 2 hits, 4 walks. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Franklin drew 3 walks last night, was on 4 times. Oh, 0-2 pitch. This is high. Seymour sits at second. His pitch off hands and fouled away. Trying to get the first out in the third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Fouled off the mask of our home plate umpire, Trey Jester. He's all right. Here comes another 1-2. It's upstairs. Crowd on this Thursday night. Outside. 2 more times you can catch this club for this week. Won't be back home until July 20th. Smokies life of Seymour. So that's 1 feet at 9th. Here comes, and had a step off by Moore. And lit his leg and then spun off. Close to balking there. Here's the payoff to Franklin. It misses outside. 3 straight walks. Franklin, the first one to really earn it. 4 walks ties a season high for Seymour. Rarely walks more than 1 or 2. Last time against these guys at Smokies Stadium, he went 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and a really good start. He hasn't given up more than 3 runs in a start since May, something he's only done once the entire year. First pitch, a ball, 2.